There are 1.2 million nonprofit organizations in the United States, yet only a few do what Public Allies does: prepare young people to be leaders in the nonprofit sector.
I'm one of those people that believes that everyone has a journey and a path that they're supposed to follow, and Public Allies was again in my path. So I faxed them a 42-page resume and I got accepted.
42 pages?
I was eager. I had to show them all my skills.
But not everyone needs an impressive resume to apply for Public Allies training. What's more important is potential and a passion to serve.
Public Allies tries to recruit the best and brightest, but we've redefined what best and brightest means. We really look for young people who have a deep and compelling commitment to their community, whether they've been someone who has a college degree or they have a GED, whether they've had challenges in their past they've overcome, or whether they've just been a good person who's been involved in service growing up.
Public Allies members range in age from 18 to 30. The Public Allies program combines leadership training with service projects and on-the-ground experience.
Well, we very strongly value team learning because it requires a person to typically use skills that they're not used to using. They have to figure out, how can I try and get a job done that requires me to involve everybody, when a lot of times it's easier to do alone.
Each Public Allies member completes a paid 10-month internship at a local nonprofit. Dante Merriweather works at Project Return, where he helps former offenders to transition from prison to community life.
Dante is responsible for the entire pre-employment group, which means it's a 4-week program where we train people in how to look for a job, how to dress for a job, how to interview, and helps the most difficult of client find a way to get a job.
I can get to hear the ex-offender side as well as the probation agent side. There was something that made me a little nervous at first. There was a time when I had to go to the prisons to do an informational session. I thought it was going to be big bodybuilders with, you know, cigarettes rolled in the sleeves and, you know, like on TV. Nothing like that. The people there were very respectful, kind. They listened to everything we had to say.
For organizations that host Public Allies interns, the positive feelings are mutual. More than half of the interns are hired for full-time positions. And for young leaders like Teresa McClendon, that's the best endorsement of all.
When I first was introduced to Big Brothers Big Sisters, I wasn't really sure that I was right for the job, or that I had the skills to be in charge or supervise children, volunteers, matches. Public Allies, they gave me the tools that I needed in order to sustain and exceed actually the expectations that this agency here had for me.
Shortly after I met Teresa, I knew that I was going to hire her. I thought she's got to be a part of our future. The Public Allies program has been, you know, I think an enormous support to her in her personal and what will be her professional life. And I hired her, and I expect that she will be in my seat not too distant future. There are days I'd like to give it to her now.